Support American-made tariff-free clothing with American Giant. They aren't affected by tariffs because their clothing products never left the U.S. Get 20% off your first order when you use promo code STAPLE20 at american-giant.com.
Warning, the following ZipRecruiter radio spot you are about to hear is going to be filled with F-words.
When you're hiring, we at ZipRecruiter know you can feel frustrated, forlorn even, like your efforts are futile, and you can spend a fortune trying to find fabulous people, only to get flooded with candidates who are just fine. Fortunately, ZipRecruiter figured out how to fix all that. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/zip. With ZipRecruiter, you can forget your frustrations because we find the right people for your roles fast, which is our absolute favorite F word. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day.
Fantastic.
So, whether you need to hire 4, 40, or 400 people, get ready to meet first-rate talent. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/zip to try ZipRecruiter for free. Don't forget, that's ZipRecruiter.com/zip. Finally, that's ZipRecruiter.com/zip.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Clark and Addison, Born into the Ivy. I'm your host, David Butler, and this is your midweek episode. The Cubs went into Toronto and won 1 out of 3, but it sure felt like there was going to be more that could have been done today, specifically to get the win. We will dissect Game 3 specifically here soon, talk about the one hitter who is doing some serious damage since the All-Star break, how the offense and pitching has done since the trade deadline, and how great Cade Horton, Matthew Boyd, and even Shota Imanaga have been. We will also have a preview of the Pirates series. Also, as you can see, for those of you on YouTube, I have a little surprise. My nephew Eli is on the show and is going to start being on the show more often. I am super excited about this. Eli?
Hey, I'm super excited. Yeah, I'm really excited to be here. Really excited to talk about some Cubbies baseball, even though, we're not doing too hot right now, especially our hitting. But pitching's looking better, so we can't complain about that.
Awesome. Remember, the best way to help grow the podcast is to listen to every episode, like the episode, share the episode with your friends, and if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe so that you never miss an episode. Join our Facebook group at Clark and Addison, Born into the Ivy, and follow us on Instagram and Twitter with the same handle. To be honest, I'm not surprised the Cubs lost 2 out of 3 in Toronto. Are you, Eli?
Oh, not at all. 71.
It's the best team in the AL.
Yeah, right. 71
sure.
wins or so, 71, 72.
I think the Cubs played them pretty good overall.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But I am surprised that they lost Game 3 the way they did.
Yes.
I'm not convinced that they wouldn't have eventually lost, but that game should have at the very least been tied.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Extra innings, yeah.
Let me set it up for anybody who might not have seen the game or listened to it or whatever. At the top of the 8th, Cubs are down 2-1. Men on second and third after Matt Shaw hit a double. Seiya Suzuki pinch hit for Michael Busch, drew a walk. And then Ian Happ comes up, tries twice to bunt the ball. Can't do that. Then Brendan Little throws a spike curveball into the dirt, goes wild. The runners move up anyway. It's even better because now they're on second and third and nobody out still. Mm-hmm. It's a 1-2 count. Ends up being 2-2. And what does Ian Happ do?
Strikes out. Everybody
Strikes
saw that
out.
coming.
And, I don't understand why Ian Happ even hit. But I'll get to that in a minute. Then, Kyle Tucker. Chance to finally get out of it. All he's got to do is hit the ball. Short of a small little pop-up, all he's got to do is drive the ball on the outfield, hit it to the left side or the right side of the infield, something
Sack
to score
fly.
the run.
Mm-hmm.
What's he do?
Strikes
out again. And then Carson Kelly struck out too. Carson Kelly, I think, probably had the best at bat of all three of them, and it still wasn't all that good.
Mm-hmm. And it was righty.
Exactly. Like he.
Oh, to be fair, Kyle Tucker did have lefty battle.
It was lefty, but Kyle Tucker's supposed to be.
He hits both ways. Yeah, he hits both ways.
Kyle Tucker's supposed to be above all that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I get Tucker's going through it, like they're all going through it. But man, we just got to get a situational run. Why on earth did Ian Happ bat? Why don't he? I'll ask this too. Why was he in the 2-hole? You took PCA and Seiya out. They're both having a day to rest. I get that. PCA probably needs the full day to rest. I understand that too. Seiya did his job. By the way, quick little note. He's 2 for 3 as a pinch hitter in his career with 8 plate appearances. He has 5 walks.
Yep,
in that time.
5 walks. Mm-hmm.
My guess is most of the time he's pinch hit was against lefties. That's my guess.
Right. Only time I'd put him in, honestly.
I mean, I thought it was, and Seiya did his job. He got on. Like, you don't want to push it. You don't want to press the issue because otherwise you're going to strike out.
Man,
but if you had like, let's pretend that I say there's a reason that Nico Horner wasn't the 2-hitter today and Ian Happ was, but let's say that there is a reason. Why on earth would you pinch hit with Justin Turner for Ian Happ? Exactly. You were willing to pinch hit a couple of days ago for PCA with Justin Turner. Ian Happ showed the ineptitude by not being able to get a bunt down. He's not the only major league hitter who can't do that. I get that. But Ian Happ, this has just been an awful season for Ian.
Yeah, what they also could have done is put PCA in the bunt and get another speedy guy on the back.
Yeah.
That would have worked.
I don't disagree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I actually kind of like that idea. But I think that the objective for PCA today was just for him to have
to relax,
mental day off. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? And I can understand that. I get that we need to get a win, but the guys that were there, like, they should have been able to take care of that situation. Justin Turner came in the game. It's not like he wasn't going to be playing anyway. He came in for Bush in the top or bottom of the 8th.
Yep.
So you knew you were going to use him. Why not just keep saying him in the game and put him in left?
Mm-hmm. Right.
I don't understand. Justin Turner is the second best ball to contact or ball to bat hitter on the team beside Nico.
Mm-hmm.
I would have been absolutely shocked if Justin Turner had not made some kind of contact to get Matt Shaw in.
Oh, yeah.
I keep hearing a lot of people say, I don't understand, like, what do y'all want Craig to do? He can't hit for the team. He can't. Right. But he can put these guys in a better position than what he has been. Case in point. He should have. I know to do that. I don't get paid $6 million a year to manage it.
We're just fans. Listen to the fans, Craig.
I mean, I get that we don't necessarily want to do that all the time either. But man, come on. Am I wrong?
Yeah. Oh no, absolutely not.
Owen Casey had his debut today. That first hit, if you haven't seen it, go find the replay. It was a hell of a hit.
Amazing grab too.
It was an absolutely fantastic catch by David Schneider. And as a baseball fan, I absolutely loved it. And as a Cub fan, I hate that guy. But it was fantastic. It was a nice hit. Hopefully Casey gets his hit soon because he's owed one right now.
That ball was ripped too.
By the baseball gods, he is owed one right now.
Mm-hmm. Oh
yeah. It was a heck of a hit. It was a double, man.
Yeah, he labeled it
easily.
Mm-hmm. He's got some speed too. I mean,
Casey, yeah.
Who knows? Yeah. Oh yeah. He's got some speed.
I'm guessing that who knows how serious it is with Maya. They said it's a sprain. It looked really bad last night.
Oh my gosh! I thought he hyperextended his knee like it's.
I did
came
too.
Out of place.
It reminded me of my knee when it sticks. So I thought it was his knee at first, and then
yeah.
then they said it was probably the ankle, but a bad ankle sprain can take a long time
Oh
to,
yeah,
to
for
heal
sure.
too. So
Mm-hmm.
we'll see. I would guess that Casey stays up here for a little while, unless he absolutely sucks, and I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah,
He's
I
been
don't
on
think
too
he's
much of
gonna
a
suck.
heater down there. Hopefully, he gets a good chance to play a decent amount.
Didn't he have like a 3-homer game this season
Yeah,
for the
a
Iowa
couple weeks
Cubs?
ago, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think he
yeah,
has a few multiple homer games.
yeah. He started out really slow down there
Mm-hmm.
this year, and has really caught fire the last couple months.
Oh yeah. Have you heard anything about on Kevin Alcantara? I
I
know
mean,
he homered a few days ago,
yeah, and
but
he heats up as the season goes
Mhm.
on, but his strikeout rate is even higher than Casey's
Really?
down there right now. So
Oh wow.
I don't expect anything with him. Maybe in September call ups, but I would expect
Mhm.
more of that to be with pitching.
Right. Right.
Maybe I mean Alcantara would be a good guy to come up and add some speed to the bench. To be honest,
Mhm.
because Ballesteros ain't going to do that.
Oh no, no.
But Ballesteros is like I would argue, was it better to bring up Casey or Ballesteros for this at this time? And I was surprised that it was Casey, because I think that Ballesteros has already been here a couple times, and we're like the team is struggling over the past week since I did this episode, the midweek episode a week ago. The Cubs were 4 back in the Central. Then it doesn't even matter now. They're 8 back.
Mhm.
That's doubled. The Central needs to be the furthest thing, winning the Central, furthest thing from their mind right now. They need to hold on to the top wildcard spot. They need to host the first series. Like, that would be huge for the pitching staff, because the pitching staff numbers look really good, but they pitch much better at home. Much better.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Do you like the call up of Casey instead of Ballesteros?
Uh, I do. I mean, he was batting. What it was? He was. I think he was batting 290.
Yeah.
And with like 20 home runs, I mean, you
His
can't.
OPS is in the 900s.
Yeah, I mean,
It's really good.
you got to give the guy a chance. I
Agree.
think. I
Agree.
think, but
This
like
isn't
you said about
one
Moises, what you said about Moises, like the pressure won't affect him as much because
He's been here
it's not
a
his
little
first
bit.
time on the show. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I'll tell you this: Owen Casey didn't look like a young man under it. Like,
Right.
holy cow, this is bigger than me. I think he felt comfortable. You could tell.
Oh yeah, especially
You're watching his
after
at-bats.
that first at bat, knocking that liner.
Wholeheartedly.
I bet you felt real good about that.
I agree. Did you know Matt Shaw, since the All-Star break, has an OPS of 1,147? 1.147. That's insane,
Wow.
man.
Wow.
He has 8 home runs and 16 RBIs. And quite frankly, it's kind of sad that he only has 16 RBIs because the rest of the team can't get on base.
Yeah. Yep.
He has 14 runs in that time and 4 stolen bases too.
What I want to know is why is he still in the 9 hole?
I get what you're saying, but I'm not sure I want them messing with that. That's like the one thing that's working right now. So let's just let him be him. And Dansby has hit much better in the 8 hole. So let's just let those two be them and hope the rest of them get out of it.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. And at some point, I think you do need to consider making that switch if the rest of them can't get it going.
Right.
But I would hate to mess with that. And then that
I wouldn't put him at 1, obviously.
I wouldn't move Dansby ever again because showed. But Matt Shaw, I get it. Hopefully next year he gets a chance to really have a better spot in the lineup. If as long as he can continue this, maybe not necessarily that 1147 OPS, but if he can continue an OPS in the mid 8s, he deserves a chance at 5-6 spot, and I think would do well, or dare I say, the 2 spot.
The 2 spot I think would be great for him.
PCA needs to get in the 1 spot, in my opinion.
See, I think that or Nico. But I know Nico usually does against left-handed pitchers. But I feel like his contact and vision and everything is almost just as good against the right-handed pitchers.
I agree, but he's such a clutch hitter too that I
Right.
like the idea of him at
You
least
need
being in the 2 hole instead of like I would like him at 2 or 5, frankly. Nico, preferably 2 if I have my druthers.
Uh-huh.
Like I like the idea of being in the 2 hole the best, and PCA
Yeah,
leading off, and then put Matt Shaw at 5. Who knows if Tucker's going to be here?
Right.
I mean,
What?
at this point, I'm not sure that that's going to happen. I would still love to see that, and I would still pay him $450 million.
Oh yeah, I'd give him what he wants.
Good. He's never had a streak like this. There's something not right. What it is, I don't know. Maybe he really did hurt his finger, and he was able to figure out a way to kind of work through that, and that's why June was so good. But then he got into a bad habit because of that adaptation. You know what I mean? I don't know. I know that I heard something the other day that Kelly, the hitting coach, he was asked, why do you think that this is happening? And he said that his swing path is flatter. Tucker's swing path is flatter than it was earlier in the season. And that's why he's hitting the ball still hard, but grounders all the time instead.
Right.
You're kind of blurry. That's a little better. Much better. Sorry.
Oh, no. I was wondering if I was showing for you, too.
Yeah.
There you
go. Yeah, okay. Sorry, guys. The pitching staff, since the All-Star break as well. No, since the trade deadline. Starting pitching versus relief pitching. The starting pitchers, who everybody, myself included, was like, why the heck didn't we get more and better starting pitchers, has a 3.23 ERA. That is mind-blowing to me. That is the second best in the majors in that time span, behind only the Cincinnati Reds, whose starting pitching is insane right now. The bullpen has an ERA of 5.04, which is the 23rd, ranked 23rd in the majors. Does that surprise you too?
Not at all. Not at all. I honestly feel like it'd be worse than that.
The bullpen?
Although, I mean, we got some great guys in there like Palencia and who else?
Keller.
A good one? Keller's good. Keller's hit or miss sometimes, though.
He's overall pretty good. Caleb Thielbar has been really good.
Thielbar's pretty good, yes.
What do you think of the new additions, Kit Reg, and Taylor Rogers?
I don't know much about the Taylor Rogers guy, but the Kittredge, I mean, I heard about his immaculate inning, and that did get me a little excited about him. And, I mean, strikeouts, he's really good, but other than that,
He gets a lot of whiffs, which the bullpen really...
Oh, yeah.
I want to talk about a few, our three best pitchers, starting pitchers. Matthew Boyd, Shodi Managa, Cade Horton. I'm just going to read off some numbers here real quick. Matthew Boyd, K rate is 22.6, walk rate 5.4, his ground ball rate of 39.5, ERA of 2.45. That was coming into today. And his FIP is 3.13, which suggests, he's not too far apart with ERA versus FIP, which is good. He has 11 wins, which is in the top 10. His ERA is in the top 10 in the majors, not just the National League. All great things. Probably our best starting pitcher. But do you worry at all about him as being the number one starting pitcher for the for a playoff series, or would you rather it be Shota?
If I had to pick, it'd be Cade Horton.
To be number one?
Number one. He's been going nuts.
I get that.
He's been going nuts.
But you're talking about different kind of pressure that he's ever seen.
Oh, I mean, the Cubs got a lot of pressure on them right now.
I like the idea.
Now Uh-huh.
I like the idea.
But if I had to pick between Matthew Boyd and Shota Imanaga, I'd 100% of the time pick Matthew Boyd.
Boyd over Imanaga?
Oh, yes.
I think Boyd offers more consistency.
Yes.
I think Imanaga offers more upside.
Yeah. Yep. Imanaga, the only thing, I mean, there's, like, he's not bad like a whole game, but there's one inning where the team just decides to rack the ball on him.
Case in point, he has a 21% K rate, 4.5% walk rate, which is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
But his ERA is 3.19. His FIP is 4.33. I think that kind of proves your point. The separation between them.
Mm-hmm. The last 7 games, he's only walked 2 people, which I think is amazing.
It was abnormal how many batters he was walking early in the season.
Really?
But he's really gotten back to what he does more with that. But the splitter's hit and miss sometimes.
Yes.
And that's the key for him.
I think splitters, for the most part, is a pretty dangerous pitch for a lot of pitchers in the league, though.
Agree.
Because sometimes you don't get that movement that you want.
Nasty splitter, man, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's nasty, it's nasty. But when it doesn't break, it doesn't break at all. And it just hangs there. I would almost argue it's worse than a hanging curveball.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, yeah. I agree. For sure.
Because part of that is because a curveball at least it's supposed to meant to come in from a higher angle,
right?
Or like in dive down, where the splitter is meant to look like a strike, so you got to throw it in the strike zone, and then it's supposed to dive. If it doesn't dive, it's going that way.
Just stick with the change-ups. I'm telling you, stick with the change-ups.
Cade Horton has been phenomenal, specifically of late. He now has a 19.3% K rate. Had his career high yesterday with 8 Ks. The walk rate is 7.8%, and it is a ground ball rate of 46.7. His ERA is 3.07, and his FIP continues to fall as well at 3.74. Do you know what his ERA at home is at Wrigley?
No.
1.61.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that crazy?
What's his away?
It was in the 5s. Now it is 4.69 after yesterday. And I thought yesterday was a gigantic test for him. He passed with flying colors because not only was he on the road, he was in a park that allows a little more offense. He was going against a team that is one of the best offenses in the league.
Oh, yeah.
And doesn't strike out much. And he had his career high in strikeouts.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was awesome and huge, absolutely huge for the young man who already had a ton of confidence.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited for, his future with the Cubbies.
Agree. And if the only way they could have possibly traded for a controllable arm like a Joe Ryan or Mackenzie Gore, and the rumor is that this is the only way they could have was to include Cade Horton, I'm glad they didn't do that.
Exactly. I know people were talking about putting Matt Shaw in some trades.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't include him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's our star. For sure. Him and Cade Horton both. I think he's
most certainly going to be.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
The Pirates preview for this next series against the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pirates come to Wrigley Field for a 3-game set starting tomorrow that, frankly, the Cubs need to win at the very least, at least 2 of 3. They need to sweep this game, though.
I honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they swept.
I wouldn't be surprised either. But then again, I would. The way that their offense is.
Right.
The only one that's been struggling that seems to maybe be coming out of it is Michael Busch.
Oh, yes.
I've seen some signs.
2 games in a row with some homers.
Two homers in a row. I think 3 out of the last 5. And just hitting the ball harder.
Oh, yeah.
There seemed to be a couple of times where Tucker and PCA last night were hitting it harder. But there were other times where they weren't. So, but Bush is the only one that I feel confident saying I think he might be starting to come out of it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And he is so streaky. Say maybe too, actually.
Yeah.
But hopefully, once one or two of them do, the rest of them start to do that too. And hopefully, Nico Horner and Matt Shaw continue doing what they've been doing.
I'm sure they will.
And nothing against Carson Kelly. I actually like Carson Kelly a lot. But Reese McGuire's
been
a pretty good hitter too.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see him getting a little more time again. But I think Carson Kelly calls a really good game, handles the pitching staff really well, and he's been way better than anybody ever expected as a hitter this year too.
Oh yeah.
The Pirates in their last 10 are 3-7, have lost 5 in a row. That's good news. Hopefully.
Well, I wanna hear that for the Brewers. Okay. I don't care about the Pirates.
Yeah. Well, we're getting ready to play them. That's why I'm saying about the Pirates. By now we know that they pitch pretty well, but they don't hit for anything. The Cubs have won 5 of 7 against them so far this year. Hopefully that will continue. The Pirates have not announced any starting pitchers. Colin Ray is set to go tomorrow on Friday. Saturday is Shota Imanaga, and on Sunday, Javier Assad. How do you feel about that? Those three.
Colin Ray, I think obviously against the Pirates, I think he'll do just fine. Shota, he'll do just fine. I am a little worried about Javier Assad, though. Just getting back into the rhythm after how long was he out for? Over a whole year, right?
No, he played through last year. He was hurt at the very beginning of spring.
Okay, yeah. Just getting back into the rhythm can be really hard for a pitcher. So,
yeah,
and it's a game of.
Do you think taking 2 out of 3 would be good enough, or do we need to sweep the series?
Oh, obviously, I wanted to sweep the series, but I don't think they'll have Javier Assad in for more than 4 innings. I think they'll take him out after the 4th, and maybe throw Ben Brown in there.
You think that would be the plan, or do you think they would plan on using Brown in the doubleheader on Monday? We could talk more about that Sunday.
Yeah. Right now, I can't give you a good answer on that.
Fair enough on that. Yeah. Fair enough. Awesome. Well, thank you very much, everybody. Don't forget to join our Facebook group at Clark and Addison, Born Into the Ivy, and follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Clark and Addison, Born Into the Ivy. Leave some comments or posts in there about what you'd like to hear or what you thought about today's episode. However you subscribe to our podcast, please like and subscribe to Clark and Addison, Born Into the Ivy, so that you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. Also, if you feel so inclined, please make sure to leave a 5-star review and leave me some comments. If you are enjoying this podcast, make sure to tell and share it with any of your friends who might be a Cubs or baseball fan. Have a great day, and let's go Cubs.
Go Cubbies.